makes sense, right?
Yeah.
He can engage without using the ultimate, as we were mentioning, and this forces Bigatron to come into close range where the rest of Alter Ego, they can just go for that brawl.
Franco is a very, very good pick, a very intelligent pick for Alter Ego here. They know that BTR wants to clump up together, use the poke to dish out the damage onto the Alter Ego members. So they go for something with pick. Going with pick against a poke composition is going to be good. So again, both of the drafts set in stone for game number 2. This time around, I do feel like we have improvements here.
Oh.
Bawang Balman.
Pawang Balmon ni.
What does that mean?
Like a Balmon controller.
Yeah.
Pawang is like a controller, like a tamer, charmer.
Tamer.
So it's so she is a Balman tamer.
What does that mean though? What does that mean?
I don't know.
I have no idea what it
Translating
means.
it doesn't give us a better
She's
idea.
probably good at playing the Bauman. That's what I can get. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, the STM Derby is here with unique drafts from both of the sides. We're jumping straight in to game number 2. Into the land of Dawn we go. BTR versus Alter Ego.
Yeah, I was worried that the composition that Alter Ego Esports has, because they're so melee oriented, that they don't and they cannot withstand too much damage and will not be able to get close and personal onto BTR. So perhaps they can work with this Franco, but even then, they're relying heavily onto this Franco. If the Franco is unable to get the picks, it's going to be very difficult for Alter Ego Esports to win in those fights.
Ooh, already aggressive moves from Leo Murphy, making sure that the lane isn't too brutal because the gold lane is so important these days, man. Like a lot of teams just make sure that roamers play around in that area so that at the very least they don't get completely shut down because the mid game and late game essentially depends for the most part on that DPS right now.
And you can see in this matchup, right? The Beatrix, why it's so annoying is you can just have full control of the lane with a sniper here. And what's interesting is Marky's opted to go for the bandit there early on to clear out the waves faster, to just dish out the damage onto the turret. And even here, the 1-1's going to have a tough time against that Renner because of how on point Marky is.
Well, Repo right now still abusing the HP bars, but Kids is waiting for a situation, and Max is up there as well. It's going to be a 2v2, and I think Paquito has a bit of an edge. Max needs a bit more items to try and be as dangerous. I think he'll be going for more damage as well, depending on how this goes.
Oh. Recall in there, he's putting the confidence there as, there you go, the first time Rocky the combo you expected coming through, bringing him back for the Resker, and for the Renner to hit, and even the Miru, a few cheeky little basic attacks there as Franco gonna be forced to back up in the gold lane. This is already not really looking good for that gold lane as the Diggy and Beatrix combination is so dominant. In the mid lane though, Fala gonna get caught by Udil and Kids. That combination, first blood picked up, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series as Marky tries to look for the siege down below. Again, so lethal on those sniper shots. Oh my god!
Wow.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. And that's going to be Leo Murphy recalling. So I thought that because they had to pick onto Fala in that mid side, Alter Ego Esports would use that momentum to take the turtle. But no, it turns out they're just going to continue as it was.
There's no problem with doing so. Kids, he can keep repeating the same steps. I don't know if he intends to do so. Leo Murphy has been barely missing these hooks. They're going in the right direction. It's just not long enough. So it's a bit sad.
Technique ancaman, bro.
Technique ancaman.
It's a scare technique, yeah? It's a
scare tactic.
It's a threatening hook. Oh,
And
Leo
there you
Murphy
go.
actually takes it. There you go, a little win for the side of Alter Ego as they secure the gold buff with a hook and a very well placed first ability by Nino to just help him dish out the damage here. But again, this gold lane, look at how much damage they've been able to put into that turret as Alter Ego look for an opening. Max jumping in onto Pi. Repo with the thunderclap as well, taking Pi to half HP, but Repo's missing out on a lot of XP in the top side.
Things are eerily quiet though. I mean, 3 minutes in that previous game, there were so many picks, but as I speak,
Just as you wait, Key's still able to get out. Giz doesn't want to leave it a chance. He goes in, even under the reverse time. He gets the kill. 2-0 start for Alter Ego. Max goes in for the trade up top, takes the turtle with a retribution. Dawning Light coming through onto Pi. Shadow Salt by Max. He's still able to survive for now. Will he be able to live here? Pi gonna get taken down. And Udil goes over to the hands chain onto Repo, popping his own sprint. It's a 1-for-1 trade, a kill traded in for a turtle as Marky again still dealing so much onto the turret.
he's so chill as well. It's so unfair, this Beatrix. Even if there is lane pressure from the side of Alter Ego Esports, Marky's still gonna be able to clear that lane unless a gank happens.
Boom. Good flicker from Marky, dashing away from the enhanced chamber. Look at Kids jumping in to secure himself a killing spree. He is on a roll in game number 2.
Already improvements for Alter Ego. They have the more proactive composition now, and they've been engaging really, really well. Usually, Julians find it difficult to get into range for that knockup, but Udil finds the opportunity there, and they have a chance to combo it, right? Knock up into hook. We've seen it before. And Leo Murphy, so far, no big hooks yet, but this man can make it happen.
Definitely. Look at him. He's already looking for... Oh my god, that reaction time by Marky. Sheesh, my guy. What? He saw the hook. It was from the bush.
Yeah, so he shouldn't have seen that hook coming, actually, unless his calculations are to the second, but here on the top side.
2v2, Kids getting the knockouts right. 1 to 2 members maxing it low, and Kids picks up the mega kill. 4-0-0. You can take the retributions, I'll take the fight. That's what Kids is saying right now, as they are going to convert on the objective up top. That is going to be the first turret taken away by Alter Ego.
1,000 gold lead now for the side of Alter Ego Esports, and it might actually get a bit higher here as they are able to get that turret in the top side. But once again, Leo Murphy barely misses Marky. And I want to know, how long can Marky actually dodge those hooks from coming in?
Exactly. Once we get into that late game as well, they only need one hook to actually have a game-changing moment. So it's only a matter of time, man. There's been so many clench moments for Bigatron, and now midside gets, there's a big play here, and both teams back away, but Alter Ego has control for that turtle.
I don't know about this. I don't think Bigatron Alpha have the resources necessary to really contest this. Alter Ego with a 2,000 gold lead. There you go. Kids picking up a free turtle for himself. Not even using the retribution here. That's turtle slain by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Picked up by Alter Ego. Bottom side though, Key. There's no way you try to defend this alone. Even the Beatrix is rotated up top. It is going to be another free turret given away to Alter Ego. BTR is turtling in their base.
Right now, Alter Ego Esports will be able to pick up another turret. And now, it seems like they're rotating as for around the map here, Arashi.
And for the emblems though, Kids is making great use of that emblem, right? He's playing it really, really aggressively. And he's just been knocking people out left and right. And with the composition of Bigatron Alpha being so squishy, if anyone gets hooked, that is big damage coming in from Kids. So he's set up for success here, and Nino can still secure the potential counter-engage. Udil as well.
Ooh. Oh, Leo Murphy nearly landed that hook, and that would have been way different now. But once again, Alter Ego Esports, they're looking for an ending here. Unfortunately, they aren't able to sniff anyone out just yet, but they do have a lot of emphasis on this tower.
Oh, again, not finding anybody there, but look at Max. Ooh, he is in a very, very risky position here, but it looks like Alter Ego are just going to use that top side pressure the minion has to bait out someone. Oh my god! What is that damage, my guy? Kids, now you see him, now you don't. Say bye-bye to Key. Holy, what?
Magic trick by Kids there. That was really, really quick. And there's no time to react. This is the problem, right? And considering that there's no tanky roamer on the side of Bigatron, nobody can actually face check. Anyone, including the Diggy, walks up like that. Only Repo can do it, and Repo isn't tanky enough because the lane has been squashed by the gangs from Alter Ego. This is Alter Ego at their finest.
Oh, and you can see how he's actually able to deal that much damage. He opted for the Hunter Strike and straight to a BOD instead of the War Axe that we usually see on the Mosquito being built first. So Kids, knowing that he has that early lead, he wants to snowball out of control. Very good itemization as they secure another uncontested turtle in that bottom side. Alter Ego turning it around here in game number 2. BTR had a massive gold lead, dominating first game. Right now, it's all Alter Ego.
With everything that's going on, why isn't the poke strat from Bigatron Alpha working?
2 behind. They need to wait. Again, Beatrix and Xavier needs to wait for that power spike to hit. They are both very late game, as you can see from the damage dealt by Axe. Marky is dealing quite a bit of damage in the mid stage of the game, but Fala, yeah, Xavier now, he's a very late game hero. Marky, though, needs to be careful. He goes for one more shot and he gets out.
Right now, Bigatron is doing great, avoiding getting hooked by Leo Murphy. But as a result, you're seeing Kids have a lot of space, man. There is not a lot of attention on this man, and he just plays in the bushes, in the jungle. Before you know it, you can get clocked when you're walking into your own jungle. So Bigatron are being pressured back. The counter to poke is engaged. and Alter Ego have a lot of options to play around with. So this is why it's so difficult.
Man, Assassin Paquito, you're right. The damage is so insane. And he's actually been able to be at the top of the charts for the player's goal here as well.
He's having a great game, and right now Alter Ego will go for the second last turret. It will be traded out by Biggatron in the top side, but Alter Ego, they're gonna force plays in the mid side, and if Biggatron don't respond, they're gonna lose a lot more turrets.
Oh, reverse time bringing Pi back here, but Pi has the sprint. They need to defend top side, but look at the collapse here by Alter Ego. They're looking to go up top. Udil with the Nash chain, finding 2 members, but now he baited in that time journey already. That's Kids just wreaking havoc. Oh my god! Members' heads across the floor. Alter Ego with a very good rotation to clear them out. Not a wipeout, but you guys can definitely wipe out your dandruff with head and shoulders.
3-1 trade here for the side of Alter Ego Esports, and they really are pushing it up faster as well. Already with a 6,000 gold lead in the 10th minute, and they're gonna refocus their attention onto the lure that will be uncontested, seeing as Max is still down.
Wow, they just collapse there and deny any possibility from Biggatron Alpha. They tried being smart about it, right? Alter Ego was on the bottom side, Biggatron tried to prepare a trap, but they overstayed for just a bit too long, and the members of Alter Ego just come raining down on them, and it was just a massacre in that top side. Looking now at the item difference, Nino has been left alone. He has a lot of damage here. Marky actually isn't that far behind when gold is considered, but a 1-1 with 3 items right here and the Win of Nature just in case Repo tries and does anything cheesy with that Masha.
And look at the Paquito, man. Oh, that's scary, Paquito. Oh my god.
Bloodlust Axe as well allows him to be a lot more aggressive. That is so difficult to deal with. He has all the chances to actually make plays as much as possible, and Udil, with the concentrated energy, will also be able to have a lot of sustain, so they're outlasting Biggatron as well. The counters to poke, remember, is engage or sustain, and Alter Ego essentially have both.
I mean, now Udil already with the Holy Crystal as well, so he's gonna be able to engage and also dish out the damage, and we'll see Alter Ego Esports, are they going to be able to engage in this one?
Good high ground clear from the heroes coming in from BTR, so they are actually able to clear out that Lord again. Oh my god, every single time Lee Murphy's hooks have been just, you know, very, very close to hitting. Kids though, ooh, able to dash away from that Mystic Field. That could have been bad, but Alter Ego still very, very disciplined in game number 2. They know they have it here. All they need to do is, again, just play it disciplinedly, wait for the side lanes, freeze it up, and go for the second Lord, Enhanced Lord.
I mean, right now, Fala is very close to getting all his items. You already see that he has the Clock of Destiny and the Lightning Truncheon, so the damage is going to start to show very soon. And possibly with the fact that he can start to just abuse the ultimate, he will be able to poke them out, and that can be comboed with the damage coming in from Marky as well. So Biggatron Alpha, they need to just play it a bit more patiently, try their best with their high ground potential as well. And Alter Ego Esports, they're going to have a problem later on, especially now that we're reaching that 12th minute of the game. But looking at the real-time win probability here, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series, so far it still is Alter Ego Esports winning it with a 65%.
So far, it is Alter Ego, right? They are ahead, they are playing it disciplinedly, but as you mentioned, if Biggatron Alpha can somehow catch up, there's a lot of poke damage, and with how well Alter Ego is doing, they have a lot of aggressive builds on Kids, on Nino, so it can be very easily punished if they get poked too low by the Renner, by the Dawning Light. Max has a chance to just pop off, so the composition still makes sense on a conceptual level. It just depends on the execution as Pi is being stalked by 5 members of Biggatron Alpha.
Reverse time bringing them back, but look at the damage coming in. The sprint is there for Pi, even the Wesker, he's baiting everyone in, and Kids, Alter Ego, they collapse. They do not go for the Lord, they go to the top side, and they find Key and Fala.
Oh, no!
Goodbye, Kids with a double kill, 8-0-2. A massive gamble by BTR, and it pays off for Alter Ego.
Man, and now they have the momentum once again. And look, seems like Max is trying to buy a little bit more time here, but Alter Ego Esports, they want to play the discipline game. They can go head straight for that Lord.
They're not even gonna go to Max. They know Pi can solo kill him. Max will find that purple buff. He's trying to go away. He actually gets out of the range for now, but Pi can just keep on going for the chase. Udil as well. Is this possibly the great escape? They don't even need it. Oh my god, kids is still able to get this for free. Pi and Udil up top picking up the jungler. Lord Slain presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Oh my god. All on top of Pi. On that Esmeralda, baiting that 5-man engage.
Bigatron Alpha, they tried. They were looking for something on the board, but I feel like it was a little too hasty.
Guys, the purple buff got resetted and Bigatron can't secure it. They won't have it for the next fight as the Lord comes in and as the members of Alter Ego come in. Whoa, these hooks are so close but so far.
Let's see, kids. Oh my, one jab! One HP bar! Holy moly! But on the bottom side, you can see Nino dealing all the damage on towards that base turret. Taken down now. Leo Murphy looking for the hook. He has the flicker as well. They need to be very careful as the Dawning Light will connect onto 3 members. That's the Mystic Field as well. Catching kids. Repo a bit too aggressive. He jumps in with the Thunderclap and all the weakness points might just be popped. Crossbow attack ready for Nino to pop in. And Half Chain raking havoc in the back lines as Repo is forced to back away. Base turret number 2 probably going to get taken down in that top or the mid lane as Marky tries to clear it out with the help of the Dawning Light as well. They are able to defend both of these base turrets. Oh my god! The hooks just not connecting here, but it might actually be Leo Murphy who suffers. No, both teams backing up.
There you go, there you go. The damage coming in from Bigatron Alpha, it's starting to show. Was that one single Renner shot from Marky onto Leo Murphy taking him to half health?
It's a trap from Diggy as well. I completely forgot about the Diggy damage, right? Diggy does a lot of poke damage as well, so conceptually, Bigatron has a chance here. Alter Ego, Pi is getting pulled back, and they have to be careful of the possibility of that burst. But so far, they are still playing it calm and collected, and now Bigatron grounded in their own base. Alter Ego, they're just waiting for a hook to land. So far, nothing. Has a single hook even landed from Leo Murphy?
I don't think so.
Again, so close. Pi jumping with the Falling Star Moon on towards the side of BTR, who are able to defend for now. Pi taken really low, forced to back up. BTR, they give away all 3 base turrets here, and they still are able to defend. But Alter Ego, with a 13,000 gold lead, it's looking bleak for BTR.
Yeah, but as the game progresses, it could be in favor of Bigatron Alpha instead here. Sure, right now Alter Ego Esports is leading, but we're reaching that late game moment. It's already 16 minutes, almost 17 minutes in, and it only takes one team fight to turn this around. But we can see here Alter Ego Esports, they don't want to let that opportunity open itself, and they might be pushing the tempo once again. But Udil, man.
Waiting for an opportunity. Max already with the Divine Glaive, so he is going to start doing damage. It's only a matter of time. It is only so much you can do with gold leads. Once the gold equalizes, right? Then the gold lead doesn't really mean anything. So the longer the game goes, the better it is for Bigatron. Yes, they're only left to the base, so all Alter Ego needs to do is end. There's no turrets to play around with. But now, this is the Lord that's spawning, and Alter Ego, they can do whatever they want with this. They can use it to bait Bigatron, they can just take it and use the proper siege and manage the waves and end the game without even fighting. All these options available as Bigatron make the gamble again.
Oh, Key gonna get suppressed there. That's gonna be bloody hot and no time journey. Bigatron, they went for the gamble. It will not work. Fala and Marky gonna get dove on by Pi. Oh my god, he goes in onto 2 members. Who is able to zone those 2 members away without Max, without Key? I don't think BTR will be able to defend this. It looks like Alter Ego will be able to secure this game.
5 versus 3 situation here in favor of Alter Ego Esports as that enhanced sword is going to be marking in that mid side.
Oh, it finally lands the hook and it's on to Fala. Say goodbye to Fala and to Marky. The crossbow attack as Alter Ego takes it to game number 3.
My, oh my, do we have a series on our hands? What initially we thought was a game for Bigatron, Alter Ego Esports says no. They are trying to make reparations from game number 1, and they're gonna be pushing this to a 3rd game.
Ooh. Insane. Honestly, I'm not sure what the thought process was for Leo Murphy, right? Maybe he's really thinking that I have this